Leo, hi, welcome to Mr. Queen PH. At ito ang inyong 2025 annual tarot reading. Ayan, so we will see the energies coming to you ngayong 2025. Ano yung overall energy, possible challenge, opportunities, blessings, energies ng inyong money, career, finances, and your love life and family. And if you're also interested in private reading, magkaroon ng 2025 annual tarot reading specifically para sa inyo. So, you can book for private reading. Meron tayong link sa description at sa pinned comment. Paki-check nyo lang information kung paano mag-book for a private reading. And of course, please subscribe to our channel, like, share this video, comment your goals for 2025. Okay, let's see, Leo. Ano ang energies for you ngayong 2025? What are the energies for Leo 2025? Okay, so this is the overall energy. Possible challenge, opportunities, and blessing. Okay, I see movement for 2025. Some of you, Leo, may also experience major spiritual awakening. This can be awakening sa iba't ibang part ng buhay or aspeto ng buhay. Some of you may be awakened pagdating sa how you handle your finances or how you handle your relationships to others. You are moving to a new direction. Okay? So, with the Six of Swords here, you've been through challenges in the past months. So, pagdating ng 2025, may transition na mangyayari. May paglipat. So, yung iba sa inyo, paglipat ng trabaho, paglipat ng bahay, paglipat ng interest, no? Minsan nagbabago-bago interest natin, kaya nga we are here to discover ourselves, no? Kung ano yung mga bagay na nagugustuhan natin. And when we like something or someone, we explore and see kung yun ba ay pang matagalan. What is the Six of Swords? You have the Elder of Swords. Wow. So Leo, talagang you are changing, you are improving, you are becoming more mature when it comes to making decisions. With the Elder of Swords, you are someone na marami nang napagdaanan sa buhay and you have learned from those experiences, from those mistakes. And now, gusto mo ngayon na mas tahimik, no? Yung direction na tatahakin mo wherein may sarili kang decision for yourself, hindi yung decision ng iba para sa'yo. So, let's see what's the overall energy. Yeah, you have the first house, which is about yourself, and Saturn here. Saturn is about discipline. So, maaring mas magkakaroon ka ng discipline sa sarili mo about the things na gusto mong baguhin or improve. Let's say, for example, you want to have a healthier lifestyle. You want to have you want to be physically fit. So, si Saturn, yan ay magpupush sa'yo na gawin yung mga dapat mong gawin para ma-achieve mo yung goal mo na yon. And, of course, meron tayong sarili nating tawag dyan, decision, or meron tayong free will. So, yung free will na yon, yun yung magdidictate kung ano yung magiging resulta ng mga actions mo. Kasi pwedeng ma-distract ka na tipong, wag na lang muna, hindi ko na muna yun gagawin. Pero, goal mo talaga no? So, pwedeng nasa isip mo lang yung goal mo but you are not really working towards it. So, syempre, si Saturn will teach you a lesson na, ganon, akala ko goal mo na maging physically fit, akala ko goal mo na magkaroon ng healthier lifestyle, pero parang wala ka namang ginagawang pagbabago. So, Saturn will teach you a lesson. So, ngayon, yung lesson na yan, yun yung magpapatatag sa'yo. Parang masasabi mo na, okay, sige na nga, ito na, gagawin ko na. So, this is also the planet of restriction, but also karma. So, whatever you do, whatever na gawin mo ngayong 2025, yung resulta niyan, babalik sa'yo. So, it's your choice kung ano yung gusto mo na bumalik sa'yo. Okay? If you do good, then definitely good things will also come back to you. Okay? So, let's see what else. Let's see. You have, butterfly, Butterfly, it symbolizes transformation, major change, transition. Okay? So, definitely, there's a major change, may pagbabago, metamorphosis na tinatawag. And, this is for the better. Kasi, di ba, ang bago maging butterfly, yan ay caterpillar. So, parang uod muna siya. Or caterpillar. And then, for some time, magtatago sa cocoon. And then, eventually, ayun, may comeback, may grand comeback na iba na yung kanyang anyo, na mas maganda, mas may freedom, mas marami siyang abilities. So, that's what I'm seeing for you. Pwede rin kasing ngayon 2025, yung parang magkakaroon ka ng self-reflection, yung parang yung iba sa inyo, iiwas muna sa social media, parang maglilay-low, magkakaroon ng hiatus, no? Parang magtatago muna. And then, you will do the process, no, of changing yourself during the times na ikaw ay nakalaylo. And then, after nun, once you are ready to show the world a brand new you, then ayun na, manggugulat ka na, oy, ito na pala si Leo. Ang laki ng pinagbago. Like, talagang total transformation for you. So, marami kayong magugulat na tao na, wow, ang galing, ang ganda ng naging pagbabago sa'yo. So, kumbaga, you are going to focus on major changes in your life. And I think, no, makikita na agad yan sa spring. Kailan ba yung spring? Around May. May, June. Yeah, oo. May, March, April, May. Ayan. Within 1 to 3 months. May malaking change. See? You are healing. Leo. It's like repairing something. You are healing something. You are fixing something. You are recovering. You are making things right. At ang pagbabalik mo, in grande. Talagang ikagugulat ng marami. So, your challenge is the High Priestess. This is about your instinct, your higher self. May mga times na hindi ka nagtitiwala sa sarili mong kakayanan. At yan yung mahirap kapag dumating ka dun sa point na parang wala ka ng sense of parang inspiration, parang nawawala na yung spark mo. Dun ka parang, yung iba, maaring magkaroon ng self-sabotage dahil feeling nyo, you're not good enough. So, that's a challenge for you na to tap into your higher self and look from within na ano pa yung pwede mong matuklasan sa sarili mo. Kasi, imposible na things are going to be boring for you dahil lang sa yun yung nakagawian mo eh. Malawak ang mundo. Maraming pwedeng i-explore. Yan, oh my God. Elder of Wands, so speaking of exploration, Wands is about action, discovery, movement. So, yan yung challenge sa'yo. Kung paano mo i-gear yung sarili mo towards new experiences. Okay? Na kung saan marami kang matututunan. You have Uranus in the 8th house. 8th house is shared finances or any resources that you share with others. So, yung iba sa inyo, maaring may mga unexpected change that you will do when it comes to business, investments, na kailangan mong pag-isipang maigi. Iwasan mo na parang magkaroon ng parang hindi pinag-isipang desisyon na nagpadala ka sa emosyon mo, nagpadala ka sa excitement mo. So, kasi maaring magbigay ito sa'yo ng problema in the future. So, your intuition, your instinct, magsasabi yan sa'yo na ano yung best for you. Kasi minsan parang may kanya-kanyang isip na let's say yung ating puso, 'di ba? Yung puso natin, that is our emotions, what we feel internally. And then yung isip naman natin is about what is logical, ano yung practical. So sometimes nagka-clash yan. So yan yung challenge sa'yo kung paano mo i-identify kung kailan mo dapat gamitin yung isip, yung puso mo, yung instinct mo. Okay? Para mapunta ka dun sa mas magandang direction. Oops, okay. So we have the swan. Swan, this is a water energy. So this is about your feelings, emotions. Some of you maaring merong soulmate connection na makikilala ngayong 2025. However, nasa challenge mo siya. So, this might be parang hindi mo siya mapapansin agad-agad na parang pwedeng i-push away mo itong person na to because you feel like meron kang ibang gusto na wala sa kanya. Sometimes ganun na there is someone na available or there is someone na lumalapit sa'yo but hindi mo gusto because maybe hindi siya yung trip mo sa buhay. But I feel like there is something that you need to learn about this person. With Manta Ray, this is about calibration and wisdom. I think you will learn, you will get to know someone on a deeper level. Na the moment na makilala mo siya ng mas malalim, dun mo marirealize na gusto mo pala siya. Okay? So, pwede rin tong sa kaibigan, pwede rin romantic connection. You are assessing things. Okay. So, as a challenge kasi, minsan malungkot tayo. Tapos akala natin, kaya tayo malungkot is because wala tayong katuwang sa buhay. 'Di ba? Na sa totoo lang, minsan nami-mistake natin yan na hindi pala ganun. Pwedeng meron tayong sarili nating void, no? Meron tayong void within us na tayo lang yung makakapaghanap, tayo lang yung makakapag puno noon na hindi kailangan ng ibang tao. And minsan, pag hinahanap natin sa ibang tao yun at hindi yun naibigay sa atin, doon na nagkakaroon ng problema. So, for some of you, ito yung challenge sa inyo kung paano nyo i-reassess yung situation nyo na may mga pagkakataon na malungkot kayo. What is the reason? Bakit ganon? Ano yung pinanggagalingan yan? Kasi the moment na malaman nyo yun, marirealize nyo na hindi laging sa iba manggagaling yung fulfillment. It should first come from yourself, from within. So your opportunity is the moon, which is your emotions, your instinct. Alam nyo, ma-develop ngayong 2025 yung inyong discernment through your intuition. Kasi 'di ba may discernment tayo dahil nanggagaling yan sa ating logic na kasi kaya ganito yan, kasi ganito to. Yung mga ganon. So, but for some of you, ito yung I think i-develop mo na may mga bagay na hindi kailangang ipaliwanag or mga bagay na hindi maipaliwanag pero alam mo na yun yung makakabuti sa'yo. You get my point? So, that's what I'm seeing for you as an opportunity. You have the Champion of Cups. As an opportunity, some of you, Leo, you will meet your soulmate ngayong 2025. And medyo challenging to kasi at first hindi mo marirealize na soulmate mo siya, or maaring magsisimula kayo uh, as someone na you don't like each other, na parang this person ay maaring too much for you, na parang you're not really into this person. But eventually, I think may development dito for you, for some of you. If you're already in a relationship, there's also an opportunity for you to get to know your person on a deeper level, na marami ka pang matutuklasan sa kanya na hindi mo pala alam sa kanya in the past years, in the past weeks or months na magkasama kayo. You have the 9th house and then Neptune. Neptune is about your creativity, your spirituality. I think you also have the opportunity to get to know yourself pagdating sa inyong pinaniniwalaan, sa inyong belief system. Pwede yung iba sa inyo mag-explore kayo ng iba't ibang paniniwala. Can be religion, can be related sa spirituality, devotion, things like that, na magko-connect sa inyong higher self, sa inyong sarili, sa inyong intuition, and your connection to the source. So, like what I mentioned kanina, major spiritual awakening, you will be experiencing major spiritual awakening ngayon 2025 in a lot of areas in your life. Moth is also about your instinct, your intuition. Oh my God, Leo. Clairvoyance to eh. So, I think you have the opportunity to develop your gifts. Some of you, Leo, malakas yung pakiramdam nyo, malakas yung intuition nyo. And that will help you in developing yourself and making better decisions for your future. Some of you, pwedeng meron kayong i-consider na career related sa spirituality, spiritual healing, spiritual teaching, like what I do, no? You will explore tarot, you will explore astrology or different forms of divination and belief system. Pay attention to the people around you. I feel like meron ditong person that will trigger you dahil sa pagkakaiba ng inyong paniniwala sa isa't isa. This can also mean pwedeng person na malapit sa'yo, like kamag-anak mo. Let's say, you came from a family na very deep yung kanilang religion, yung fina-follow nilang religion, na tipong sa kanununuan nila, yun na talaga yung fina-follow nilang belief system. And then all of a sudden, nagkaroon ka ng awakening and you decided na wag i-follow yun or wag sundin yun. So that might create some conflict within the family. But may kanya-kanya kasi tayong journey. So if you feel like this is your journey to explore your knowledge, to explore your belief system, then so be it. Kasi ito yung magpapatatag sa iyong sarili, especially in your discernment and making decisions. So your blessing is the Ace of Swords. So yung mga bagong simula for you ngayong 2025 will bring you blessings. Some of you meron ditong idea, creative idea, na maaring magbibigay sa'yo ng magandang opportunities for 2025. Yeah, Two of Wands, this is about planning. So I think itong idea na to, hindi lang siya nasa isip mo. You will explore, you will plan, you will take action. And the moment that you take action, doon mo makikita yung mga pagbabago na mangyayari sa'yo. And you will realize na, mabuti na lang ginawan ko ng action, mabuti na lang trinabaho ko, mabuti na lang nakinig ako sa instinct ko. Yes, you have the first house and the moon, which is about yourself again. So, self-focused for you, Leo, ngayong 2025, on how to improve yourself, on how to love yourself more, to take care of yourself more, and be more sensitive sa needs mo. Kasi pwedeng in the past, laging ibang tao, yung needs ng ibang tao ang iniisip mo, at nakakalimutan mo na ang sarili mong pangangailangan. So, you will be blessed with knowledge, with a lot of love for yourself on how to embrace your true self. Maaring magkakaroon ka ng mas malalim na pagkakakilala sa sarili mo. Some of you, may mga travel opportunities kayo na gagawin, or may mga travels kayo ngayong 2025 na hindi lang siya because you want a vacation, but also you want to discover yourself more. And this is about spiritually guided. Like, yung iba, pupunta sa Thailand or pupunta sa spiritual places that will, improve your instinct, your intuition, or your connection to your higher self. So, very spiritual for you, ang 2025, Leo. You have the rainbow. Ayan. Rainbow comes after the rain. So, rainbow is about hope. I think you will be blessed. You will see the blessings right after a challenge. So, kapag may mga pagsubok na dumarating sa inyo ngayong 2025, isipin nyo na lang na after nung pagsubok na yon, may malaking blessing na naghihintay sa inyo. And this is also about bringing abundance, bringing new opportunities for you. And you will be more optimistic. Mas magiging positibo yung pananaw mo. And yung positivity na yan will attract more positive changes and opportunities for you. Ooh, praying mantis. Praying mantis is about meditation, internal wisdom, and stillness. Grabe, Leo. This is the energy of someone na mas pinipiling magkaroon ng katahimikan ng isip kesa sa maging parte ng isang sitwasyon na puro problema lang, 'di ba? Minsan kasi we want to be part of like a crowd or a situation dahil malungkot tayo. Pero instead na nakakuha tayo ng happiness doon, mas nagiging miserable yung buhay natin. So for some of you, I see isolation. Isolation in a good way. This will bring you back to your senses. Marami kang realization about your life na, kaya pala ganito. Okay pala na ganito yung nangyari kasi ito yung nararanasan ko ngayon. So you will experience a lot of major realizations and changes in your life na masasabi mo na lang na thank you doon sa pinagdaanan mong pagsubok. A person of earth. So you will also be very grounded, nurturing. I think you will focus on your resources. Yung career mo, yung stability, yan yung mas pagtutuunan mo rin ng pansin. And wow, mas magiging malakas rin yung loob mo to experience new things in life, even if you have to do it on your own, na kahit mag-isa ka lang. Regardless if you're going to be in a relationship or not, you will be secure sa sarili mo because you can stand on your own. Okay? Kaya mo. You are independent. And some of you may also experience yung living in parang camping, ganyan. Oo, pwedeng yung iba magsa-try ng living in a van. So, of course, hindi naman para sa lahat yan, but I feel like that's going to be part of your self-discovery. Yung panahon mo for yourself. And mas ma-enjoy mo kasi yung company ng ibang tao kung sarili mo ay na-enjoy mo just being alone. So sa money, career, finances, you have jealousy. Nako. Artisan and blessings. Okay. You may experience people na envious, naiinggit, jealous of your success. Huwag mo na lang silang pansinin. Mag-focus ka na lang doon sa ginagawa mo, sa career mo, sa business mo. Just set boundaries. Be careful in dealing with other people. Huwag agad-agad magtitiwala. Because there's a lot of blessings coming in sa inyo. Lalo na if you will cultivate, no? Iaano mo yung ihuhulma mo. Talagang paghuhulma to. Yung iyong talento, yung skill set mo. Wow, you have the Emperor. So you are in control of your life, of your career. Wow. Ang ganda. A lot of leadership roles for you, Leo, ngayong 2025. I also see someone na merong ang tawag dyan, self-made, no? Na tipong pwedeng ikaw ay walang boss. You are your own boss. At kung meron ka mang company, ikaw yung boss, of course. So I also see you sharing your knowledge to others or yung abilities mo or yung talents mo sa ibang tao. That way you will be even more blessed because of that, yung pag-share mo ng talents and skills mo. Sa love life, diba? Focus on taking care of yourself. I think you will enjoy the company of others. Hindi mo kailangan maging karelasyon ang isang tao para ma-enjoy yung company nila. So I think you will be with your friends or people na you vibe with. So there's a lot of enjoyment and playfulness here. And at the same time, you will also take care of your heart. So kung hindi ka pa ready, you will not settle for anything, anyone. Oo. With the Knight of Swords, I think alam mo agad kung ano yung sasabihin mo sa isang tao kapag hindi mo gusto. And then with the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, this is a very single and happy energy for you eh. So if you are single, ngayong 2024 or 2025, you don't have to rush yourself. Hindi mo kailangan pilitin sarili mo to get into a relationship. Just enjoy being you dahil eventually you will attract someone na may parehong level of energy sa'yo. Okay? So, yes, that is your reading, Leo. Thank you so much. Good luck and I wish you all the best for 2025. Thank you so much and see you again.